Let's cover your blog. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Now, basically how WordPress works, and I'm sure you're familiar with this, is the most recent to the oldest blog post is how it's going to show up in what order. So Charlie Loves Candy is, at the time of this video, the most recent one, so it's first. Now let's go to the back end. Let's find posts. In the post, we're going to see 5 or 6 default or generic placeholder blogs that I've set up for you. Let's look at Charlie Loves Candy. Pretty self-explanatory. Here is the title. Here is the information that's in the actual blog post itself. If we look over on the right, we'll see categories that I've attached this to. Cakes, candies, candy desserts. Of course, you can delete these, remove these, check, uncheck. If you want to add a category, we click the Add Category button, and we can just give it a name. So, such as, let's do Elegant Events, for lack of a better word. If I click Add New Category, it's going to post it right there and automatically check it. So if I uncheck this one and have that one now checked, I'm going to go ahead and hit Update. Now these categories are attached to it. And those show up in a couple places. They show up right here under the headline of the post, as well as in the sidebar. If you have categories in the sidebar, it's up to you whether you want to have that posted or not. I'll cover that in another video. Okay, let's go back to the back end. Now, below that section, we'll see featured image. Okay, and that is this large image with the frame. And as well, if we click to read the post, it's going to be on this page as well. Alright. Let me go back to the editor, and probably your version right now does not look like my mode. And by mode, I mean HTML mode. I'm in HTML mode. So my text in my box looks like this. You more than likely are in visual mode, so now you're going to have some icons. If you do not see the second row of icons, what you want to do is click the box that's going to show all these icons. Actually, I take that back. We have a different editor in here, so forget I said that. But either way, visual mode, HTML mode. That's your 2 different setups. So if you're seeing this one with the image in there and the text looks like this, and now you're watching my video, mine looks like this, don't freak out. It's normal. I prefer HTML mode. Less mistakes occur. But you're okay to operate in this. Now, a big thing is, where are you going to insert the Read More page, Read More button? Basically, how I do it is I give a few lines of text, and then I insert my Read More so you can read a full article. But if you want to have the full article on the front page, then that's fine. So what you do to set up the Read More button is you put your cursor in wherever you want that to be, and then up in the icon section, you're going to see a little button that says Insert More button. See this right next to the double A's? That is a Read More button. So if I click this, let's say right here, there it is. You'll see this little line and then the More. If you're in the HTML mode and you want to do the same thing, you're just going to click the More button, which is right here. And then you'll see this line of text that says More. That's HTML for More. If you do not insert this, watch what happens. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to update. Come back to the blog page. Now the full post is there. So that's up to you and how you want to set that up. If you want to have it read more or not, you can do that. And basically, because I know you talk about adding large images, it's not going to auto crop these images. I know I'm kind of going a little fast here, but let's talk about adding and editing an image that's in the actual post. You're going to want to size this before you drop it in. If not, what you can do, and I'll go over this real quick, is let me come down here and let me add an image below this. If I put my cursor in here and assume I want to put an image in here, I come up to this button right here. It's Upload Insert an Image, not Featured Image. That's for the main post article, which is this right here. But what I want to do is add an image directly into the post. Okay, and to do that, I find the place I want to put it. I click this button, the Upload Insert button, And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get from the computer, which we went over in another video, you'll see from URL, which I doubt you'll ever use that, from your gallery. And what gallery means, these are the 2 images that have been uploaded into this post only. If you don't have an image, you won't see a gallery. If you upload multiple images to this post, you'll see as many images as you have uploaded here. So if I've uploaded 10 to this post, this will be 10 images here. Totally separate from the rest of the site. This post only. Media library is your entire library of images that have been uploaded from any portion of the site, whether it's a page, whether it's the media section, whether it's a post. You'll see all those uploaded in here. So I can actually scroll through these and find one. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab one that's already in the library. Let me do this food one. I'm going to click show. And now what we're going to see, if we scroll down, right in here, alignment and size. I'm going to see size of it. So thumbnail 150. I can choose it to be 300 by 200. I can choose it to be large. Well, excuse me, I take that back. I cannot choose large. That just depends on the size of your picture. Or the full size. Now, full size is 1000 by 667. However, this area is not 1000. It's, let me give a quick little measure. You're around 600, 615. So if you drop in this picture full size, it's going to mess up your layout. So you're going to want to do one of 2 things. Pre-crop these before you insert them. So let's say 600 pixels in width, then upload them. Or you can choose a medium setting and drop in a small one. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to do medium, and I'm actually going to do a left alignment. So see where it says left and have the text wrap around it. Once I'm set, click insert into post. There's my image. All right, let me go ahead and copy and paste some text. See if we can get a wrap around it. Let's update. Refresh the blog. There's our image, and there's our image being wrapped around. It's a pretty neat thing, because when you look at that, inserting an image, we can actually tell it to have no alignment, is what I did with this big one. So this big image I have right here, no alignment, I just placed it in there at full width. So this is a 600, 615 pixel width. Or you can actually align this, whether it's the text is wrapped around it left, it's centered, justified, or right justified, and then your default settings for thumbnail size, medium size, sometimes large size, and then full size. And I'm going to cover another section on images just for the media library, but that is going to be it for this section in particular. But inserting images and making a post should be pretty easy for you to do.